What are you doing in me swamp? You bastards. What are you doing in me swamp? This is me swamp. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new video, guys. I hope you do enjoy. Let's get right into it. Ooh, that's a nasty beat by Mailloux. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check out Mailloux. The song is called Battle Hole. It's a Pokemon Platinum remix, so definitely check it out if you guys want to get some of that Gucci Pokemon remix music. Because honestly, Mailloux makes some of the best remixes out there, so give that a shot, check it out. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a spicy new rumor today, if you know what I mean. We got a spicy one. This one actually is pretty spicy. It's pretty good. Now, before we get started though, ladies and gentlemen, you guys destroyed the like button yesterday, guys. We actually hit 1,000 likes, and I can't believe you guys actually did that. Like, I genuinely can't believe you guys did that. Like, honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know it may not seem like a big deal to, like, some people, like, oh, you know, other people get that easily, but I am not used to getting that, and, like, you guys actually smashed 1,000 likes. Like, I know it might be asking a lot, but do you guys think we can do it for this video today as well? Do you guys think into this video today we can hit another 1,000 likes? Because if we can do that, guys, I mean, I don't think we can, because we did it yesterday, and I think it's kind of too much of me to ask you to do it again today. But if we can do that, that'd be fantastic. And if you are brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the topic of today, guys. So this was sent to me by Aria, and it's a new rumor that popped up yesterday. I wasn't able to cover it yesterday though, because I already had a rumor video out, and I didn't want to spam you guys with a secondary video because it just doesn't seem right. But here's what we have though, ladies and gentlemen. Sword and Shield info. Pokedex. The Galar Pokedex contains 634 Pokemon, 109 of those being new ones. So apparently this one's trying to confirm how many Pokemon will be in the Pokedex. Now, this is one thing that we're really wondering about, and this is something that the Japanese fans actually have been asking for a lot. They want to know how many Pokemon are there actually in the Pokedex. Like, what Pokemon are in there, we want to know. Like, like, right now, the brand new Pokemon, leave that out of the equation, but just, like, show us what's in the Pokedex just so we know what's coming, so we know what to prepare to send over if you want to send over anything, or kind of plan out our teams or that sort of stuff. Like, just give us a little bit more info so we know which Pokemon will be missing, so the people that, you know, don't want to play the games, you know, and have specific Pokemon follow them that they can use in this generation can know if they should buy the game or not. Because a lot of people will buy based on the Pokemon that are in there, right? And if all Pokemon aren't available, of course, some people will not want to buy it. And I'm not trying to get into this, like, Pokedex discussion drama, but I'm just talking in general, right? So this would be good knowledge if this is true. This would be a issue, actually, like, really good information. But instantly, the thing that pissed me off is that Kanto, the most numerous generation, that's got 114 Pokemon in it. Really? 104. If this is true, this is actually angering me hardcore, dude. Like, listen, I get it. People like Kanto. Kanto is the first ever generation. I get it. It's popular, right? But we just had Let's Go Pikachu last year. Why do we need 114 Kanto Pokemon? Why? There's no reason for that. We can definitely go without having Kanto in our face 24/7. I get it, it's popular, but it doesn't need to be in everything. We can definitely do other stuff way better. Like, Johto only gets 60, Hoenn gets 96, which is good. Sinnoh gets 77, Onigashima 79, Kalos 58, well, Kalos really didn't have that many in general. And Alola, least of all generations, 41 Pokemon, which is interesting. So, I'm gonna be frankly honest, I really do hope that this isn't true, man. That this 114 isn't true. Why? Because, man, I really feel like there are more Pokemon from Hoenn and Sinnoh you can put in there. I mean, even Unova. Look at Unova. Unova's huge with a ton of Pokemon you can put in. You know what I mean? Like, just there's so many Kanto Pokemon already, man. We've used them so many times. And this seems like it's very realistic, actually. That this genuinely seems very realistic. Because this is the thing you know Game Freak would do, right? You know that they wouldn't put in like a bunch of Unova, Hoenn, Sinnoh, you know, Johto Pokemon. But they would definitely put in over 100 Kanto Pokemon. Even though we just had 150 last year. So, it is what it is. What can you do? I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, that's about that one. So let's go to the next part here. So, of course, we went through them already. Kanto, most numerous generation, 114. Johto, 60. Hoenn, 96. Sinnoh, 77. Unova, 79. Kalos, 58. And Alola at least of all generations, 41 Pokemon. Every single starter is in the game, apparently, which actually seems pretty reasonable. Fair enough. But that also instantly takes away a lot of these, right? Like, the starter, like, of course, like, generation, like, you know, 1, you take away, like, what? 12 Pokemon from here. You still are left with 100 plus other Pokemon, right? You know what I mean? Still out with like 102 other Pokemon. With Johto and these other guys, if you take away 12, that actually removes a lot of the Pokemon out of the equation, right? Like, that's a lot of Pokemon missing then at that point. It's like, yikes, we're out of Pokemons, you know? So yeah, oh, no, actually, that's 9. You take away 9. I said 12. I was thinking like four evolutions. I was thinking like even the Megas with Generation 1, which don't really count because they're not in here anymore. So no, it's 9 Pokemon, right? Because you got, you know, first, second, third, right? I was thinking like Kanto has like the Megas, so it'd be like, you know, another set. So take away 9 rather, right? 9 from here, that means you're left with still a lot of these. 9 from here means you're left with 51 Johto Pokemon. Hoenn means you're left with like, what, give or take 87, right? Something like that. 87 what you're left with. Over here you're left with like what, 68. Here 70. Here 49. Over here's like, I don't know, like 32 is like what you're left with. It's like a really small amount of Pokemon left once you actually think about it. But yeah, so either way, every single starter is in the game. Most of the legendaries and mythicals have been cut off, but Mewtwo is in. Of course, yeah, Mewtwo of course would be there, and as well as Mew, Shaman, Giratina, and Meltan evolution line. Really, Mewtwo. I get it, it's with the movie, they're trying to do a promotion thing and still keep it in there. I get it, right? It's fine. But either way, next thing though. So next up here is the Galarian Pokemon. So the Galarian region has 6 legendaries: Zacian, Zamazenta, which we already know about, and Eternatus, which is from the real league that we know, and the legendary trio that resembles elves. Okay, so I feel like we've kind of had like, So that makes sense because, you know, like elves and fairies and that sort of stuff within like British lore is a thing, and European lore in general. It's a very common thing, so it doesn't seem like too out of the ordinary. But I do wonder though. They're fairy types, but they also have other ones. One also is a fire type. Second is also a water type, and the third has an additional grass type. So they're fairy typing, all of them, but they have a secondary typing which is fire, water, grass, which just seems like a little bit on the nose, I guess, but I don't know, maybe that's what it's meant to be. Next up here is that Grookey's evolutions are both grass rock types. He also gets most of the ground type attacks, or yeah, ground type moves. Fair enough. Scorbunny's first evolution is a pure fire type. Actually, we talked about grass rock about Grookey several times actually. So that's fair enough. The Scorbunny's first evolution is a pure fire type. The final is a firefighting. He also has access to some physical electric type moves, such as Thunder Punch. Fair enough. Now, the rumor yesterday that we read specifically said that that Scorbunny would have an ability that lets it use like all the punching type moves, which I think would be actually really cool, and gives it like apparently gives stab to all like it gives him stab on all his fighting type moves, but he's still a pure fire type. So that ability would give him stab on all fighting type moves, and on top of that, right, he still would have stab, I guess, on his fire type moves and all that. So, but he wouldn't have the fighting typing, and he would be able to use all the punching type moves, not as an ability, but just would be generally available on him. So interesting. Now, next thing here, I guess, or actually, yeah, he also has some access to we read that Sobol's evolutions are both water psychic types. Also gets most of the ghost and some fighting type moves. Interesting. Interesting, really interesting actually. So water psychic types, but also get access to most of the ghost and fighting type. That's a bit strange, I feel like. I don't know. That's a bit odd. I don't know. Oh well. Now next up here, Wooloo gets 2 evolutions. One resembles a normal dark type werewolf with white fur in some areas of its body. The second still looks like a sheep, but has a bigger horns, is a bit less fluffy, and looks bulkier. It also becomes a normal fighting type. A normal fighting type? Interesting, though I don't see how that. I mean, I can see kind of that with Wooloo, but Wooloo's so cute, man. I don't know. I mean, I would want to see it like turn to more like an Ampharos style, you know, design or whatever. That would be pretty cool. And I guess their normal fighting would be fair enough. I guess, I don't know. Next up, Yamper's evolution is a pure electric type. It looks like a Greyhound with a big Thunderbolt as his tail. It also gets a Gigantamax form that makes him an electric/fairy type. Really a lot of fairy typing here, I feel like, but his appearance doesn't change much besides he gets a big mane and a fluffy fur around his neck, just like Yamper has. Fair enough. There are 3 mythicals: a Pegasus, a small dragon, and an ogre. Okay, an ogre, dude, really? Ogres have layers? I don't know. I don't know, dude. This is me swamp. This is me swamp. I don't know. I'm a little bit out of ideas. Either way, what's up? So, next thing here. So, fossil Pokemon are back, and there are 2 new evolution lines: a Velociraptor and a Dodo. So I'm not sure how those fit in with the UK, like, you know, typography, so to say. Hey, fair enough. Whatever floats the boats, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm on board for that. That seems, generally speaking, very fine to me. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it though for this list though, or this video rather, not really list. But that's just for this rumor. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of interesting. Like, it doesn't seem like it gives any specific dates or anything like that. And I do like these rumors. They don't give any specific dates because, like, that's really annoying because then you have to wait for that exact date to see if anything happens, and most of the time nothing happens, and you just feel disappointed. So it feels nice to just have one here that isn't like a dated one. But it also is interesting to see like the Pokedex stuff, because if this is the numbers we're working with, I really hope Kanto doesn't have the most, but we all know that's what's gonna be having the most of. I would prefer though, like, you know, this to know more about this as well though, which is the 109 of those being the new ones. I want to be, you know, I'm a little bit interested in that and see like how that's gonna work. Like, so yeah, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, make sure to drop a like, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we can hit 1,000 likes. I really do not know, but also make sure to subscribe for future videos. Have yourselves a great day, and bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.